So I'm going to come forward in the camera so you can see my feet. So we're going to start with our feet parallel, facing the front. Wiggle those toes. We're just going to rock back and forth a little, just to get some movement in our feet. And then let's pedal back and forth. Few more here. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend and straighten. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's spread our feet wider apart and small bend. Sorry, my dogs are working. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pedal again. So let's bring our feet a little wide. We're going to bring our arm up and down. Other arm up and down. Let's repeat that. One more time. Both arms this time. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We can add in our head as well, looking up and down if you feel comfortable. This will just help us to stretch our neck a little. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's review standing cat and cow. So I'm going to face sideways so you can see a little bend in the legs. Bottom is tucked, core tight. We can place our hands here on our thighs. And we're going to arch into cow, and then we'll roll up into cat. So that's once again arch into cow and roll up through cat. So we're going to add that to our arms. We're going to bring our arms up and down, and then we're going to go into cow and then cat. So from the side, it will look like up and down into cow and then back through cat. So let's do that 4 times. So stand with our feet, toes are still facing the front, parallel. Bring arms up and down into cat or cow and then cat. Up and down, cow and cat. 2 more here. Up and down, cow and cat. 1 more here. Up and down, cow and cat. Let's bend, bend, and straighten. Bend and straighten, bend. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk our feet in. Turn out to first or into athletic V. Let me come forward so you can see. Remember, our turnout comes from our hips. So if you're feeling any sort of pain here, make sure you just bring your feet in a little to where it's comfortable for you. Stand up nice and tall. Engage those glutes and your abdominals. Roll the shoulders back. From the side, we're here. Bend and straighten. Let's bring arms up. Great. To the side. Down to the bottom. Really squeeze those glutes at the top. Arms back out to the side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So grab your chair here or stand next to the wall. I'm going to face this way so you can see me. I'm going to bring my heels together. Then I'm going to come up onto the balls of my feet. And then bring my heels back together so that they're touching. Just like this. Hold here for a moment. Engage those glutes and those abdominals. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that down. Stretch that out. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to just rise up onto the balls of our feet 8 times. So bring our heels back together. You can have a slight bend. I'll face side so you can see a little better. And we lift our heels up and down, up and down. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go back to our bend. We're going to do 8 bends. Then we'll do 8 rises. Then we'll do 4 and 4. Heels together, stand up nice and tall. Bend for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise for 8. Heels up and down. Up and down. Up. Up. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to bend for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do 4 again. 4 bends. 4. And you can still hold on to the wall or the chair here if you'd like. 4 rises. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring our feet out. Take a moment and bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend a little faster. Down and up. So from this side, it's here. So our back should be up and down. It's like you're gliding down a wall. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze those glutes at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to make a small combination. We're going to bring our feet out wide. We're going to bend, and then we're going to step back into a curtsy. So from the side, we bend, take our foot, and step back into a curtsy. Just like that. So we're going to do 8 on this side. So I am doing my right foot back. So I'm stepping out into a wide bend, and then stepping back with my right foot into the curtsy. And then back out into the wide bend, and stepping back into the curtsy. So let's try that. Bring our heels together first. I'm going to step wide. Bring that foot back. Wide. Bring that foot back. Wide. And back. Wide. And back. Let's do 4. 3, 2, last one here. back to a wide bend. All right, so we gotta do the other side. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. So let's bend and bring that foot back. Bend, bring that foot back. Bend, bring that foot back. Bend, curtsy. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring our legs out wide. You can come to the wall if you'd like, or grab your chair. You're gonna reach to the side. We're gonna go through, trace the clock, circle around. Let's do 1 more in that direction. Let's go the other way. And the other way. All right, let's bring our feet parallel. We're gonna bend and straighten, but then we're gonna step back into an alternating lunge. So we're gonna bend and step back. Bend, step back. Bend, step back, and these can be small. Bend, step back. Feel free to hold on to the wall or your chair here as well. All right, let's bend. I'm gonna bring my right leg back. It's gonna stay here. We're going to reach forward and then reach back. Reach forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Let's bring both feet back together. Step our other leg back. Reach forward and back. Forward and back. 2 more here. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. So we're going to go back to our wide bend with our curtsy. We're going to add on. We're going to go to a wide bend and then bring our heels together. So I'm going to come forward in the camera a little. We bend wide, bring our heels together. Bend wide, bring our heels together. So the whole entire thing, we're just gonna do 4 on each side. We'll do 4. I'm gonna do my right leg first and then the left. We do a wide bend. Curtsy, wide bend, close our heels together. One more time, wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close our heels together. So for your curtsy, it's up to you how far down you want to go. If you want to do a small curtsy, that's fine. If you're feeling like you need a lot more tonight and you want to like sweep the ground with your curtsy and come up, that's fine as well. Let's start with our heels together. We're going to do 4. I'm going to do 4 with my right leg. Wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. Same side, wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. 2 more times, wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. Last time on this side, wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. So I'll demo the other side. We're going to step out into our wide bend, curtsy, back to our wide bend, and close our heels. So one more time, then we'll do it together. Wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. And however you did it on the first side, make sure you do the same on this side if you can to keep it even. So if you were smaller on the first side, go smaller on this side. Start with our heels together. Glutes are engaged, nice and tall. Wide bend, curtsy, wide bend, close heels. 3 more times. Wide bend. Curtsy. Wide bend. Close heels. Doing awesome. Wide bend. Curtsy. Wide bend. Close heels. Last time here. Wide bend. Curtsy. Wide bend. Close heels. Good. Bring your feet parallel. We do 8 squats here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come down and hold. We're going to come halfway up and down. Up and down. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab water if you need it. Grab your chair or the wall or your counter. We're going to go into a bit of a balance series. We are going to do plies in first position. I'll probably face this way so you can see my feet at first. So what we're going to do is like we did earlier, we're going to lift up, bring our heels together. If you'd like, you can stay flat. Let me come forward in the camera so you can see. So if you're here at first, bring your heels up and then bring them back together and we'll hold here. Just like that. All right, so if you have a chair or your wall, you're probably going to want to hold on to it with both hands and come up here. But I'm going to just do one hand just to demo so you can see both of my feet. All right. So either stay flat here or come up onto the balls of your feet. Bring your heels together. And it's down for 2 and up. Down and up. 2 more here. Down and up. Down and up. 8 at tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Bring our heels down. All right, take a moment and pedal that out, then we'll reset. So either stay here flat, come up onto the balls of your feet, bring our heels together. So this time, you're gonna hold onto your chair. We're gonna bend. You're just gonna step out and in and out and in. So I'm gonna show you from the front. Out and in, out and in. Just like this. If you would like your heels down, it's wide bend and in, wide bend and in. Just like this. So, pick whichever one you feel like doing tonight. I'm going to move my chair just a little. Come up onto the balls of your feet if you'd like. Heels together. Back stays straight as our legs bend. So our knees are tracking out. Hold here. You might feel a little bit of a shake and that's fine. All right, I'm going to step out with my left. All right, it's out and in, out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Bend and straighten. We're going to step back out. Out and in. Out and in. Woo, feel the shake. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here and pulse. I know it burns. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Balance challenge if you'd like. Woo. Arms out. I know it burns. We're almost there. And arms down. Hold here for 8, 7, 6. Sink a little lower. 5. I know it burns. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. We can take a moment and stretch our quads. Remember, this is also an option. Bring your chair here. Place your foot on the wall. Press forward through your pelvis. That will stretch your hip flexor down through your quad. Grab water if you need it. We're going to go on to our next one. All right, so we're going to stay at the wall or your chair. We're going to do this one first time through flat. So I'm going to come forward into the camera so you can see my feet. We're going to start here. We're just up and down. Other side. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. If that's too much, you can tap in and close. Tap and close. Or you can come to your ankle and close, ankle, and close. So any of those you'd like to do. We're just getting used to the motion right now. If you'd like, you can do it without holding onto the wall or the chair. 2 more here. 1 more here. All right, so we're going to stay on this 1 foot. We're going to step out. Then when we come up, we're going to bring our leg in. Step out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake that out. We're going to do the other side. Wide bend. Passe. Wide bend. Passe. Let's go a little faster. Bend. Passe. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. All right, so grab your chair or your wall. Your hand placement is going to be here. Or if you have the wall, just place your hands here on the wall. We have the option to, this first time, stay low. So our heels on the ground. I'm going to face kind of cattywampus so you can see everything. So we're going to come into our passe or our tap. Leg goes back and in. Back and in. Just like that. All right, so bring our heels together. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders are back. Hold on to the wall or the chair if you'd like. Bring our leg into passe. Stretch it back into arabesque. Back in. Stretch. Passe. Stretch. Passe. Stretch. Passe. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg back out and pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a moment to stretch that out. We're going to do the other side. So stand up nice and tall. Passe. Lift to arabesque. Passe. Arabesque. Passe. Arabesque. 5 more here. 5, 4, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Hold this out. Lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, our balance challenge. Keep your chair or the wall. Bring our heels together. We're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So from the side, I'm on the balls of my feet. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So we're going to do 8 total. And then we will do our passe arabesque with the option of being on the balls of your feet. If you don't want to go onto the balls of your feet, totally fine. All right, so let's come up, heels together. We come up, bring them back together. Shoulders are down and back. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged. So this will help you if you engage your abdominals and your glutes, because then you should be able to let go of the wall and still be able to be upright. Or your chair or whatever you're holding onto. If you have a sturdy table, counter, whatever space you're holding onto. It should be a light touch. All right, let's bring one leg up and down. Up and down. Up. Up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can bring that down, pedal that out for a moment. So, we're going to go back to our passe arabesque. You have the option to be up on the ball of your foot. So you come up onto the balls of your feet. Bring our leg up and out. Up and out. 2 more here. Up and out. Last one here. Hold our leg out and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. Grab my chair. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Passe and out. Passe and out. 2 more here. Passe and out. Last one here. Passe and out. And hold here. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take a moment and stretch our hip flexors and our side glutes out. So you can grab your chair and sit down if you'd like. Sit towards the edge of your chair. Straighten it, straighten one leg, cross the other leg, bring it up. You should feel that stretch right along here. Flex the foot. That way you're protecting your knee. Sit up nice and tall. Couple breaths here. Other side. So same thing, cross. Bring that leg up. This side still is my least flexible as far as in the hips, and that's okay. Still feeling the stretch. Still have this flexed foot here. All right, let's stand back up. We're going to do similar to that very first plie curtsy that we did earlier. But instead of coming into first, we're going to do a heel pop. So we're going to be here, lift our heel and down. So let me come a little forward. We're wide bend, lift our heel and down. We're just going to do one side at a time. Just to get used to this feeling. Let's do 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn and do the other side. Well, I'll turn. You can stay facing the direction you were. Eight more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we are going to start in our wide bend. We're going to bend. I'm going to take my right foot, curtsy, bend, lift the heel, and lower. So we're here in our bend, curtsy, bend, heel pop. We're here in our bend, curtsy, back to our wide bend, heel lifts. So let's do 4 on this side, and we'll do 4 on the other side, and then a few heel pops just for a challenge. All right, shoulders are back. Come out to your wide position. We're going to bend, curtsy, bend, lift the heel. Bend, curtsy, bend, lift the heel. You can hold on to your chair here. Bend, curtsy, bend, lift the heel. Last time here. Bend, curtsy, bend, lift the heel. All right, we're going to transition to the other side. Take a moment and wiggle that out if you need to. Find your wide position. Shoulders are back. Core and glutes are engaged. Bend. My left foot's going to come back into the curtsy. Wide bend. Lift my left heel. 3 more times. Bend. Curtsy. Bend. Heel pop. Bend. Curtsy. Bend. Heel pop. Last one here. Bend. Curtsy. Bend. Heel pop. Hold the bend and pulse. Slow pulses here. I know it burns. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Lift our heel up and down. Other side. Up and down. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here for 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Great job on that. I know that burned. Take a moment to stretch those quads if you'd like. Grab some water. We've got a couple more squats we're going to do. We're going to go into a parallel squat. Just our traditional squat that we started with way back in like November. Other side. So for this first one, we're going to start heels on the ground. We're going to be parallel. So about here, you can see my feet. Just like this. I should still be able to wiggle my toes, even though I'm going to be going back. I'm still able to wiggle my toes. So I'm not going to be here or here. All right. You bring your hands to your hips or out, whichever you feel like. And it's down for 2 and up. Down and up. Let's go tempo. It's down and up. Down and up. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold down. We're going to go halfway up and lower. Halfway up and lower. Hold here. Step back and in. and 1. Full range. Down and up. Let's bring arms width. Like you're doing chair pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Halfway. 2, 3, 4. Now those quads burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here this time. Heel lift and lower. Lift and lower. Bring our arms out. Bring our arms back to the front. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the side. 4, 3, and over, and 2, and 1. Full range. Down and up. Bring arms width. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, hold here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that out. Stretch those quads if you need to. Whew. All right. Take a moment to move around. We're going to bring our heart rate down a little. Since we have time, we're going to go down to the floor. You don't have to go down to the floor if you don't want to. You can stay standing. We're going to do some leg lifts. So if you prefer to stay standing, you can hold on to your chair or the wall. Bring yourself out, full arms distance, and then bend. And then you're going to bring that leg out. We're just lifting and lowering, just like this. So you do have this option. And we'll do some pulses and some circles. So you do have this option here. If not, you can join me down on the ground. Carefully get down there. However you can carefully get there. You don't want to cause any dysfunction accidentally while we're going down to the ground. All right, so if you're joining me on the ground, feel free to have your arm either straight out or here. Your free hand can go here. It'll help you with balance. So bring your legs straight out and then curve forward a little with these legs. So you want to be resting on this hip. You don't want to be like back here, but at the same time, you don't want to be on your stomach either. So kind of rock a little bit to find where your resting spot is. So even if you're standing on the wall, we're lifting our leg straight up. So we're not turned out for this one. We're going to really feel this in the side glute. All right, so you can bring your hand forward if you'd like. All right, let's lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5. And it's up to you how high you lift. Last 2 here. Last one here. We're going to lift. Halfway down and up. Halfway down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. We're going to point forward and then flex. So if you're standing on the wall, your leg is still going to come forward and then it's still going to go back. It's a very small movement. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Last one here and flex. All right, so if you're on the floor, you can come either onto your back or prop up. Similar stretches earlier. You can do this, sit in your chair to do this if you were using the wall. All right, if you're on the floor, rotate to the other side. I'm going to stand up and show it standing. So, arms length, we're going to bend. Bring that leg out to the side. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Halfway down and lift. Halfway down and lift. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And no perfect circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to point front and flex back. Point and flex. 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 2 more here. Whew. And 1 more here. So feel free to grab your chair if you are seated. Otherwise, if you're on the floor, same stretch as we did earlier. All right, so feel free to stay in your chair or stay on the floor. We are going to do some twists. So remember, if you're seated in the chair, you're going to come to the edge of your chair, hinge back, and you can hold here and twist here. I'm going to demo down on the ground for this one though tonight. All right, so if you're down on the ground, sit up nice and tall. Might need to shift around a little. We're going to hinge back. Feel free to keep your hands here if you'd like. You can bring them into your chest, cross, whichever feels best for you. I'm going to go to my left and center, and then right and center. So we'll do those just like we've done before, and then we'll take the middle out and just go left and right. Then we'll do one side at a time with the pulses. All right. Then after that, it'll be time for a good stretch. All right, so whether you're in your chair or on the ground, sit up nice and tall. Feet are flat on the ground. Hinge back. So we're not doing a C curve this time. We're hinging straight back. See, my back is still straight. All right, and I'm going left, center, right, center, left, and right. Left, right, left, and right. Let's do 8, 7. Make sure you're breathing here. 6, 5. At any time you can bring your arms down here, just like this. 3, 2, and 1. Just left and right, no center. Left and right. Four more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to stay to my left, left, and center. Left and center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse to the left. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back center. We're going to go right and center. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse here. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Woo, you can take your legs down and shake that out if you'd like. We're going to do one more. So bring our feet back. We're going to hinge back. And we're just going to hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that up. Since we're here, if you're seated, go ahead and bring your feet together and in more of an extended butterfly, so not all the way in. Take a moment, breathe here. All right, so if you're on the ground or if you're seated in your chair, we're going to go into lunges. So carefully come into a lunge. We have a couple options. You can hold on to the wall if you'd like, or your chair. So remember, we have our 90-degree lunge where we're resting most of our weight here so that we're not damaging our knee. Or if you prefer to be more of into a runner's stretch, that's an option as well. If you're a yogi and you prefer more of a crescent stretch, feel free to bring those toes underneath and curl those so that you're in your crescent kind of runner stretch. So however it feels great for you tonight is how you want to do the lunge. Or if you don't want to do the lunge, just take a few moments to breathe. Make sure our knees are not over our toes. You probably should feel this through your hip flexor. We're going to go into half split if you'd like. You can hold half split. If you're a yogi or dancer and you want to go into full split, you can. I am not, because I don't particularly care to do splits anymore. I'm just going to hold here. All right, carefully come up. We're going to do the other side. So however you did your lunge on the first side, make sure you do your lunge the same way on this side. You guys did awesome tonight. I'm glistening. And let's stretch back into half split if you'd like. You have the option to hold your lunge as well. You don't have to come into half split. All right, carefully come up. So find your seated position, whether that's on the floor or in the chair. We're going to take a moment and we're just going to, even though we didn't really work them a lot, they kind of got worked with doing our arm movements. So we're just going to take a moment, roll our shoulders back. And let's go forward. Bring one arm across. So just, I want to take a moment and remind you guys to make sure we're sitting upright. Remember last week we were reviewing keeping our alignment neutral so that it aids our posture and our work throughout the day and working out, and helps our low backs and necks to be happier. Bring one arm up. Other arm. so let's bring our feet out in front of us. Sit up nice and tall. So when we have our legs straight, to add on to keeping our core engaged and our upper body upright and straight, if you bring your hand behind you, let me turn side, it'll push you up. And it forces you to bring your shoulders back so you're not here, hunched. So sit here. We're gonna point our toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. A few more here. Remember, pointing comes from our calves and our ankles, so we're not scrunching our toes like this. That's what causes our arches to cramp. So when we flex and then we go to point, make sure our ankles are moving. It's also important to move our ankles because our ankles are a lot of our mobility. So let's alternate one foot at a time. One's flexing while the other one's pointing. So if you're having issues with like squatting, as far as like depth or range of motion, sometimes it's due to your ankles. Because if your ankles aren't flexing and pointing how they're supposed to, then when you go, as you move up, it inhibits the rest of your legs. So that's why I want to take a few moments tonight just to stretch those ankles and work those. So we're going to bring both feet together, flexed. We're just going to turn out and in. So even though we're seated, we're rotating here in the hips. Because we're seated, it's probably not going to be very huge, so don't feel bad if your feet don't go very far. Mine aren't. I'll turn so you can see. Mine aren't really going that far, so that's normal. This depends on your turnout. So this time, point and then rotate out. You'll notice a difference here too, like you'll probably have more rotation out when you're flexed, just because it's more similar to when you're standing versus if you point and do it. You'll probably feel this one also in your quads and probably your inner thighs as well. So if you feel that, you're not doing anything wrong. Sit up nice and tall. And this little movement, probably right now doesn't seem like much, but it does a lot of work. A couple more here. All right, let's go back to alternating. So we're gonna flex, open, and then point as we bring our feet back around. Flex, open, and point. Flex, open, point. Flex, open, point. Good. A few more here. 3 more here. 2. Doing awesome. And 1. Let's go the other way. So we point, open, and flex. Point, open, and flex. Point, open, and flex. Point, open, and flex. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one here. Take a moment and let's wiggle those legs. Wiggle those toes. All right, find a good seated position so you can keep your feet straight out or bring them in. It's up to you. Just make sure we're still, regardless, sitting nice and tall. You can also sit in your chair if you would like. Let's just bring one arm up and then the other. Let's bring both arms up. Inhale. Exhale as your arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add a twist. So I'm going to bring my arms up and I'm going to twist to my right. As I exhale, arms up. Exhale left. Arms up. Exhale right. Arms up. Exhale left. A couple more here. Back to the center. Bring arms up. Cactus them down. Inhale, arms up. And cactus down. One more. Inhale up. Cactus down. Let's take a moment and find a comfortable space for your hands. We're just going to tilt our head up and down. Few more here. Just go where it's comfortable for you. Come back to center. I'm going to tilt my head to the side and then other side. It's like 80s jazz. Any of you ever did jazz or jazzercise back in the day? So we're going to tilt to the side, look down, tilt to the other side, look down, tilt side, look down, tilt to the other side, and look down. And then some half circles. Do a half circle and hold that tilt. Couple breaths here. Half circle. Tilt to the other side. Couple breaths here. Bring our head back center. Inhale our arms up. Big exhale through the mouth. One more inhale up. Exhale. And you guys made it. Great job. Hopefully you all have a great holiday, a great Christmas, or great New Year. If you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. So I will see you all next year. Have a good night.